Sit, he said. Sam did. Another of the triplets approached him holding a clipboard. First, we must run some tests, routine ones, to determine if your blood is good enough. Sam nodded. Of course. He felt something being wrapped around his arm, then saw one of the triplets tapping on the side of a syringe. I didn't know that you could make money off donating blood, Sam said, slightly nervously. The one with the syringe looked at him, his eyes growing wide while he spoke. This is a special blood drive, he said. We take a little more than usual. Ah, that makes sense. That's why you give that big of an amount. Yes, of course it is, he said, lisping slightly. Now, we need to know if you're on any types of drugs. And remember, we will check your blood, so we will find out if you lie to us, the one with the clipboard said, while the third one massaged his arm to make the vein stand out more. No drugs, he said. The guy with the clipboard smiled, then wrote something down. Good, very good. He looked at Sam again. And how about medication? Sam shook his head. Nothing. Very good, he said, sounding truly excited. He wrote on his board again. The one with the syringe was staring at the big vein in Sam's arm that was now popping out. It was like he couldn't take his eyes off of it. And diseases? The clipboard one asked. Any diseases running in the family? Sam shook his head. Not that I know of. HIV? No. And sicknesses? Have you been sick lately? Sam shook his head again. No. No current cold you can't get rid of. No flu or bronchitis. Oh, awful, that one. Makes the blood all salty and icky. Sam shook his head. The one with the clipboard smiled widely and showed off a little bit of his teeth. Very good, he said. Very, very good. The third one now grabbed what Sam first thought was a seatbelt of some sort and strapped Sam's legs down, then his hands, and then tied down his upper torso with a third strap. They weren't like ordinary seatbelts, since they were thicker and made from heavy leather. Sam couldn't move. Just so you won't squirm too much, he said with a giggle. Gotta keep you still. Why? Sam wondered. But then again, he had never been to a blood drive before and knew nothing about how it worked. Besides, this was a special one, and they were going to take more blood than usual, so they probably did things a little differently. Sam wondered if it was going to hurt, but then realized a little pain was worth it compared to what those guys from the casino might do to him if he didn't pay them the $1,000. Okay, Sam said, and relaxed behind the straps. The guy with the clipboard scribbled some more, still smiling, while the third one stood ready with the syringe. He received a nod from the first one, then placed a very long needle on Sam's skin and pressed it through, penetrating his skin. The first one's eyes grew wide as he saw the blood stream into a small container. Once he had taken his sample, he walked away with it, and Sam sat still for a few minutes while they tested his blood. The two others were circling the sample like animals in a cage, waiting to be fed when the one testing it nodded. It's good. It's more than that. It's perfect. The three of them almost screamed in joy, and the one with the clipboard returned to Sam, still smiling, but this time his smile had another look to it, one that seemed more manic than earlier. He turned the clipboard to Sam so he could see what he had been writing. All Sam saw were the words, blah, 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 written all over the paper in red pen. What is this? Sam asked, confused, and looked up just as the third one took the wheel off the bus and they took off, rushing down Sam's childhood street, while someone pressed a cloth inside of his mouth to quiet Sam's screams. Chapter 2. I touched my face while looking at it in the mirror. I still couldn't believe I hadn't even a scratch on it after my meeting with the wolf 2 weeks earlier. That wolf had ripped me open, and I had seen the blood on the asphalt, along with the pieces of flesh, and I had tasted the blood in my mouth. I had seen death in its eyes, and I had cheated it. All because of Amy. Amy, the most adorable creature I have ever laid my eyes on. I knew she was struggling to figure out this new identity of hers and what it actually meant, but I couldn't help loving every part of what she was. Of all of us, her thing had to be the coolest. To be able to heal with your blood? Wow. My parents still didn't know anything about what had happened that